not where I need to go. We could be in these aqueducts forever, for all I know. I'm here now. Yeah, you're from Germany. Yeah, that sounds familiar. You told me that in the Tales of... I think it was Tales of Rebirth. You told me that in the Tales of Rebirth stream. I think I have another person from Germany. Like, specifically Germany. Might be Yokai? I don't remember. Yokai's from, like, somewhere in, like, Asia or Europe. It might be Germany? I don't know. I think I have another German viewer. Nice. I have a good memory. At times. I try to. Jinrai, go! Too easy. Up. What if I just hit you with the guided shot for funsies? Nope, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. Step blows is always the answer, unless you're Ellie or unless Saitan needs to, like, do something. Still binging Grandia Redux and you're gonna watch Grandia 2 next? Yo, have fun with those. Such phenomenal games. Grandia 2 and Grandia 1 are, like, definitively, like, my top 2 games of all time. I adore them so much. Which is why it makes me sad that the rest of the Grandia games aren't that good. Like, very sad. Because it could have popped off. I still want to try playing Parallel Trippers though, because that one has an English patch, and it's based on, it has like Grandia 1 characters. I want to try that one at some point. Maybe I'll do it this year if I find the time. Absolutely love Grandia 1 and 2, though. Very good. I adore them both so much. Yeah, I'll take a peek. Speaking of Grandia, maybe I'll find the 3 sergeants. Security is so much free time, you're lucky. People always think we have plenty of free time. How's college treating you? Oh, I'm actually not in college anymore. I graduated. I might go back... I don't talk about this much on stream, but I might go back for my master's, but I graduated with my, bachelor's. Oh, you know what I just realized? That Grandia Redux playthrough, that was like... I was probably still in college when I was doing that, wasn't I? Yeah, I think that might have been like my last semester of college. Because that playthrough wasn't too long ago, but I think it was long enough where I was still in college. Anyway, what have you been doing over there? Huh? No, nothing. Well, whatever. Actually, when did I do those playthroughs? It was like in 2024. It must have been like really early 2024. If I was still in college. But yeah, I actually graduated in May. So, fairly recently. I don't talk about, like, my education much, but I'm considering going back for my master's. I've been having some other stuff come up, and there's also been a bit of, some other things stopping me from going back for my master's. but I do plan to. Maybe this year, but we'll have to see how, like, life treats me. Die. 10 months ago. Yeah, so I would have... Ooh, okay, so yeah, that would have been, like, really early 2024. Well, no, 10... Yeah, 10 months. Not a year. Yeah, okay, that would have been, like, February or March. Okay. I know when I did Grandia 1 hard mode patch, and I replayed Grandia 2, I know I did them back to back. So whenever I did Grandia's Redux patch, I did Grandia 2, like, right after. I did them, like, back to back. So as soon as I finished Grandia Redux, I dived into Grandia 2 again. I don't need to take a peek, I just did. I know that for a fact. Get him with the Jinrai. And then shortly after that, they're like, hey, we're gonna port them to PlayStation. So, we know that you who love these games are gonna want to get trophies for them. And they were right, I do. I actually still have to... I'm almost done. I actually started playing Grandia 1 on my own time because I'm trying to platinum it. I'm really close. I just have to finish Tower of Temptation and then finish the game, which I'm really close to doing. It'll be my second platinum of 2025, which I'm really excited about. Oh, I can wax lyrical about how much I love those games. So much. Yeah, the Grandia Platinum is actually, like, not difficult. It's actually, like, really straightforward. The hardest trophy probably is, like, building up. You have to... There's a trophy for, like, getting 230k gold. But the best way to do it is to, like, just play through the game and not buy equipment. That's probably, like, the quote-unquote hardest trophy. But even then, you normally, if you don't, like, buy any equipment and sell stuff and, like, fight a lot, you'll get it, like, in Disc 2. I think I ended up getting it, like, right before getting Liete. Hey, make sure you return the Master's Key back to the shelf. Yes, sir. Yeah, Tower is not... Tower is, like, the hardest thing in the base game, but it's not, like, crazy difficult. As long as you have, like, a lot of items. This should do it. Hey, did y'all hear? The battle between the X-Champ and the Beast is about to begin. Oh, it's already starting. There's no way we can miss this. And then after I finish Grandia 1's Platinum, I'm gonna play Grandia 2 again and try to Platinum it. I would have Platinumed them for stream, but I think when they released the ports, I had just played them. The ports came out, like, in 2024, I think. So I had just played them, so I was like, well, I know I'm not gonna, like... As much as I would like to get the Platinums on screen, like, if I had just waited a little longer, I would have, but, like, I had just played them, so I was like, well, I'm not gonna play them again, because I just did, so... I'll just Platinum them on my own time. Is what I thought to myself. Honestly, part of me wishes I waited a little bit longer to play them, because then I would have Platinumed Grandia 2 on the stream. That would have been the Redux. It would have just been the PS4 version. And I would have still played the hard mode patch because I was interested in it. He's dead. 21 damage. It's so embarrassing. Nice. Oh, level 33, Pog. Yeah, exactly. That's also another thing. I think if there's a considerable amount of time away from the playthroughs, it's fine. But, like, yeah, I had just played them, like, that year, so I was like, well, I'm not gonna do it again, unfortunately. I'm sure like 4 to 6 years from now, though, if I'm like, I want to play Grandia 1 and 2 again, I'm sure I'll do a third playthrough at some point. Like, we're talking distant future. Like, really far in the future. Because I have a lot of other games I want to play. Go, Senretsu! He didn't die. How dare these enemies not die in one hit, am I right? Are you taking suggestions? I mean, you can give me a suggestion. I don't really make a promise on playing it. You're free to suggest a game, though, yeah. People are free to suggest a game, and if enough people, like, tell me they want to see it, I can consider doing it. Or I can be swayed with Twitch subs or something. So yeah, you're free to suggest any game you want. I like JRPGs, but I'll dabble in normal RPGs. I also play platformers, so I can play just about anything, honestly. I don't want to say anything, but like, you know, you're free to suggest like anything. I just happen to play a lot of JRPGs, but it could be like any RPG. It could be like any RPG. JRPGs just happen to be the ones I end up playing the most. But it doesn't mean I won't play like a Western RPG or something if the time comes. You know what? I'm gonna use the survival tent here. Legend of Dragoon's on the list. I plan to play Legend of Dragoon. I have not played it before. Xenogears here is the last PS1 game. Well, other than the eventual Valkyrie Profile Redux, because that playthrough's super old, like really old. Basically, I'm getting to the end of playing PS1 games I played on my channel. So, I want to check out some new ones. Legend of Dragoon's one of the ones I'm going to play. Maybe not first, but I'll play it maybe this year. I'll probably play it this year. I think Suikoden 1 and 2 are going to end up being first, because their remasters are coming out. Animal Crossing? I hate Raptor. Legend of Dragoon is on the list, though. I plan to play it. It has a really big following. Or at least a pretty big following. Ow. It's a bat rat. Will I cube with a Hagen? I got the first hit, so maybe. It happened with Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, that's the biggest example. Enough people suggested me playing it, and I played it for that reason. I was sort of swayed to play Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. So it is possible. It's possible for someone, and especially if it's a couple of people, being like, I'd be interested in seeing this game, and I'm just like, alright, well, I'll add a game to my schedule, sure. Because Paper Mario 1000 Year Door was a game I was not really interested in. Because I'm not really a Mario guy, but I ended up playing it, and it was a pretty good game. Jade Cocoon? Jade Cocoon, I've had someone mention that to me. It might have actually been Yokai. I've had someone mention that to me. I haven't heard of it until that one viewer mentioned it. I have had someone mention it to me. So, When it comes to Jade Cocoon, possibly. I still want to play like the Suikodens and Legend of Dragoon first. Maybe even like Legend of Legaia. Legend of Legaia is on the list I definitely want to do. I might want to try out Alundra and Azure Dreams. Those I'm considering. FF Tactics is like, I have to play that one at some point too. That one's also very popular. I feel like there's another one. I played Breath of Fire 3 and 4. Twice, actually. I did them on the channel fairly recently. I think they were like the last two 2023 ones I did. Both very good games. On my channel, the first, like, you know, like you have like the home tabs and people like categorize their playthroughs on, or some people categorize their playthroughs. Categorize their playthroughs. The very first one I have is PlayStation Originals. So if you want to know which PS1 games I haven't played, at this point, on that tab, if there's a PS1 game that's not there, I have not played it. And obviously Xenogears is on there, so. The one exception is Tales of Destiny's PS1 version. Because I did Director's Cut for the channel, so I didn't bother going back to the PS1 version of it. But I have played the PS1 version of Destiny. Yeah, Profile was back in 2020. That was my first year of YouTube, which is why the playthrough is fairly old. Any playthrough that's like pre-Sonic Adventure 2 is old to me. Or FF12. Pre-FF12, yeah. If it's FF12, if it's post-FF12, then it's fine. Pre-FF12 is dated to me. And Valkyrie Profile meets that cut. So does Dragon Quest VIII. Very impressive, your upload schedule the last few days, weeks, 4 bits a day. Yeah, I upload like every day. I stream like every day. So, you know, every now and then I'll have to take a day off because of life. I'll either have to take a day off because of life or just because I'm not feeling well. But I try to stream as much as possible. Because I just enjoy what I do. If I don't stream, it's because I can't stream, basically. So yeah. As a result, I have to upload like every day to meet up with it. You know. If I don't upload a day, then my backlog keeps building. Okay, where am I going? I finally managed to find like a new area. I have not been paying attention to this dungeon, but also it's like there's no puzzle going on, so like I don't really do. It's a new area. Can't really tell. Wait, this is... I just came back to the same point. Hold up. Go, Jinrai. Yeah, you know, I do my best and see what comes and everything. I'm actually thinking about if I want to start streaming on YouTube as well. I'm not sure if I will. I'm not sure if maybe that'll help me analytics-wise. If I stream to YouTube and Twitch simultaneously, because I definitely have some YouTube viewers. I definitely get some... I get some people commenting, especially on the Xenogears playthrough. So they're clearly, like, YouTube viewers, more so than Twitch. So maybe I should do something about that. Here now.